Breakfast, he was eating applesauce. May not be that great. It may have sugar or whatever in it. He was taking a Vital B vitamin. Can the body use that form of the vitamin? I don't know. I don't know anything about that vitamin. Granola bar. He was eating granola bar. Has sugar, high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener, artificial flavors. Eating granola bars, lots of sugar, lots of sweetener, going to cause problems, especially when he goes to school. So he's getting all this sugar in his body already in the morning, and you send him off to school, behavioral problems, can't focus, can't concentrate, can't sit in his seat. Eggs. Now, problem with eggs is that eggs can be very healthy and good for you. I can't really eat eggs that often. Protein is important for an ADHD person, but when I was eating eggs, I had severe problems with my ADHD symptom. Couldn't concentrate, couldn't focus, moody. So I can only eat eggs once in a while because the way that it affects me. So because it's good and healthy for someone else, it may not be good and healthy for you or your child. French toast, he loves that stuff. Why not? It's good. Put a bunch of syrup on it, loaded with sugar. So you got this bread that probably has gluten in it. It's got white flour. It's got added minerals and iron, which not good for you because your body cannot use those. It has the gluten in it. It's could cause problems. Most likely it's going to. And then you have the syrup with either the sugar or high fructose corn syrup. So you think about if he's eating most of this stuff in the morning before he goes to school, he's having severe problems throughout the day. Pancakes, loaded with carbs, too much carbs and too much sugar. So for lunch, he would do the school lunch. Most times that I know of, school lunch never has anything good. Loaded with a bunch of carbs, which turns into sugar in the body. Going to have problems. Dinner, had grilled chicken. Okay, that's good. Pork. I don't personally like pork. Usually loaded with a lot of toxins because porks, they don't sweat, so their toxins don't get out. They stay in the body. Very common with parasites. Common to have antibiotics. You want to make sure you don't get meat that has antibiotics and hormones and that kind of stuff. You want the animal to live like it normally would in the wild. That's the best way to get your meat. Rice, white rice, not always so good. With white rice, what they usually do is remove the bran out of it, and they usually sell that separate or ingredients or whatever, and you just end up with this dead rice that's no good. Vegetables, frozen, overcooked, oversteamed, are not good. So it's good to eat raw vegetables. The best to get stuff that's organic or that is not treated with chemicals, pesticides, herbicides. You don't always have that choice or option depending on where you live. So eating vegetables raw or close to raw, might steam them up, heat them up a little bit. That is good to eat. Pasta, that's going to have certainly have gluten in it. It's all carbs. It's going to be instant energy to the body. Salad is good. Try to get salad. Buy the lettuce, like romaine lettuce, cabbage. Make your own salad. The bag stuff, the box stuff, whatever, however they sell it today, is usually not that good. What I've been buying, they sell it at Costco's, they sell it at Whole Foods. They have this like container of salad, and it's a little plastic container, and it's just for holding the salad. So they take the leaves and they cut them off and they stick it in. So that's good. They don't have any extra ingredients or preservatives or anything like that. And it's a good salad. It's a mix. It's a spring mix. So it's got dandelion leaves, got some cabbage and some other stuff. It's got a lot of bitter herbs in it, which are really good for you. So for lunch also, you have bread. As I already talked about, bread, gluten, all the ingredients, is going to cause problems. And a lot of these foods also are inflammatory, so they make your insides get inflamed and can also cause constipation. So if you're having constipation, then, or your child, then all the toxins in the body are building up and they're staying in there and they're not being released. And so they should have, if they're eating 3 times a day, they should have at least 3 bowel movements a day. If not, then they're having problems with constipation. So he also had fast food at least 1 time a week. Fast food is not good at all whatsoever. Even 1 time a week is too much. It's just loaded with junk and loaded with toxins that get into the body.